Okay, your volume. Your
Good
volume.
afternoon to everyone, those who follow us regularly and those who are going to be viewing us for the first time. We're happy to have you following us, the Whispering Hope Weather Update. And here to update us is our meteorologist, Mr. Lenard Josiah. This week is an interesting week. A lot of things happening in the Atlantic Ocean. Some we see and we get frightened by it, and we don't really understand the intricacies of it, although we know something is happening there. But someone is here this afternoon with us who knows. And so we're going to sit and listen as he takes us through the afternoon forecast. Welcome, Mr. Josiah. Welcome.
Good afternoon, my brother. How are you doing? I trust and hope that you're doing great. We had wonderful showers today. The morning began with some cloudy spells and cloudy skies, and by the course of the afternoon, most of that moisture moved on towards the west. Some of the clouds continue to linger, so my forecast for tonight continues to suggest that we will see mostly cloudy skies going on into the evening. There is going to be just about a 60% chance that we will see a passing shower, but it should not be on the magnitude that we saw this morning. And by tomorrow, we should see generally partly sunny skies. It might be slightly hazy also, but the chance of showers are now going back down. So we are very thankful for the showers that we did see. But the Atlantic hurricane season continues to be the talk of the town, continues to be rather active. We have two storms presently in the eastern tropical Atlantic, Tropical Storm Paula and Tropical Storm Rene. Both of them this afternoon continue to churn their way over the wider Atlantic Ocean. By virtue of their forecast track, if you could bring up the first shot this afternoon, my brother, which so they can see exactly where these two storms are located. These two storms are located a significant distance towards the east of the island chain. Is not forecast to do too much for us, and that is Paulette is right located just about 40 degrees west, and it's forecast to move out into the open tropical Atlantic, something that we call a fish storm. It will remain pretty much over the waters and as it moves towards the north-northwest. If you want to know in what general location it will move, check to see that orange square up there. It's heading into that direction. It's not heading towards our island chain, and both Rene and Paulette, they are moving out into the tropical Atlantic, and we are not forecasting any significant impacts from these two features. While Paulette moves towards the northeast of the islands on Saturday, we will notice that come the weekend that your winds will become very light. It might even feel a little hotter because the wind will be revolving, taking a southerly component around the particular storm, and it will leave the gradient across us very light. So you're not going to be feeling too much in the way of windy conditions. The winds are going to be light. It might be a little bit warmer. You might even hear some afternoon thunderstorms popping up their heads because of the daytime instability, but that's all that you get. But take a look at that X that's coming off of Africa. We're going to be paying closer attention to that particular feature because that particular feature is forecast to track towards the west. And one of our more notable models continues to suggest that the motion will be more significantly to the west, and it possibly could bring the islands of the Eastern Caribbean into greater focus. But for right now, there's no need for alarm, but we will be paying close attention as to its passage during the next couple of days because we're in the month of September, and these particular features will certainly get food and will certainly get the support from the atmosphere as they move towards the west. So as we speak right now, that area of disturbed weather is still on the coast of Africa. My brother, can we bring up the satellite imagery so we can show them where Paulette is, where Rene is, and right off the coast of Africa, there is another area of disturbed weather. It has not emerged from the coast of Africa as of yet, but you can see the clouds are still on the coast of Africa. Africa, way out towards the east. Where my tropical storm down there, right there is the area of disturbed weather that we continue to monitor. As it, that's right, my brother, you're doing it so right there. That area of disturbed weather right down there is forecast to move towards the west and is likely to move towards the west, towards the island chain. We will be paying very close attention to that. But as I said to you, Tropical Storm Paulette and the tropical storm, yes, that's right, and that's the general path that is likely to take. But we are looking at it maybe skirting the island chain, moving out towards the north. So for right now, the Atlantic hurricane season is well alive. It's well on its way. There are two notable tropical storms. One is forecast now to another tropical disturbance is forecast to emerge off the coast of Africa. That will be paid close attention to, and we certainly bring you additional details as they come to hand, my brother.
Okay, so I see that you're indicating that we're going to have a warm weekend. A warm weekend.
Yeah, we're likely to have a warm weekend, really and truly, because we're not going to have so much of the windy conditions to cool us off. So that is going to so those of us who are going to be, let's say, on the outdoors, etc., you may want to take note of this, that because you're going to have the absence of the wind, you're going to feel a little bit more warmer because that windy conditions helps to cool us off. Those winds are not going to be there. So we are likely to feel warmer type temperatures just because of the presence of Tropical Storm Paulette moving towards the northeast of the island chain.
Okay. And does that, or will that warm temperature that we will be feeling, will it have anything to do with what's coming behind us there from the east of the African coast? Is it that this, as we would say in layman terms, it's sucking up the breeze that's around to make strength? Is that so? That's
No,
layman
not necessarily
speaking.
so. No, not necessarily so. What happens when these large circulations pass towards the northeast? There are some places that are that are feeling what we call vertical motion. The up of the clouds, and they are right on the periphery of these particular features. Then the winds sink. So when we have when the air sinks, it compresses, it warms. So you're going to find that you feel a little bit warmer on the weekend as Tropical Storm Paulette passes towards, but it has no bearance on what is to come. It has no bearance on the disturbance way out towards the east. That's a total different kettle of fish altogether. That is not necessarily linked to the Tropical Storm Paulette.
So I want to thank you for that education, because it's something that people usually say when the storm is in the area. It seems as if it's showing all that circulation of wind from our community, from our islands. But I'm happy that you clarified that this afternoon, and we look forward for this weekend. But we're still hoping that nothing develops, nothing comes out of that third disturbance that is coming off the coast of Africa there, so closely behind the other two, Pauline and Rene, who are going merrily about their own business. That's how it's projected to do. Come west and head north, away, as you call it, the fish storm. And so we're looking for a quiet, safe weekend. I want to thank you for the weather update. We know that you'll be on the nation station later. And may God be with you, and have a wonderful presentation this evening. God bless.
Thank you so much, my brother. Take care. God bless also. Bye-bye.